Hey everyone, Snickerman here, back with another video. Today I'm going to talk about the highly anticipated how much money does this YouTube channel make. And I want to start off by saying this is a smaller, very niche video game YouTube channel that I've been working on since 2020 regularly. And I tried to post about once per week for a few years or so, slowed down, and then kind of picked it back up in the second half of 2023. So I hit monetization for this channel around May 15th or so. So I've been generating some revenue from May to December. So that's what I'm going to cover today. I'm going to talk about a few videos that I have that made a good amount of money, shorts that I had that made money, and kind of talk about the distribution of all those earnings and kind of what to think about if you're trying to make money on YouTube. Let me say that this by no means is a way for me to quit my job. This is just a kind of hobby slash side project that I was able to generate a little bit of money, but stay tuned towards the middle of the video to see exactly how much I made. Okay, so right here, we're gonna take a look at my analytics and we're gonna basically sort by the last year. Okay, so as I mentioned, this YouTube channel got monetized in May 2023, and now as of recording this video, it is December 30th, 2023. So basically just one day short of the end of the year, and usually YouTube takes you about a day or two to get paid out from a previous day. So it'll probably be like January 1st or 2nd before you get the payment for December 31st. But as you can see here, so if you look all the way back, so May 14th, I made $0. May 15th was my first day monetized. You can see 62 cents. And basically, if you look across the general scope of the last 8 months or so, you know, the average amount of payment per day is around 42 to 50 cents or so. Some days got really low in the summertime when I wasn't uploading, but you can see that there are some other times that are much, much higher as well. So on average, I made about 50 cents per day. So what's the breakdown? Here you can see, if we open up here, you can actually see the months. So May would be here. We made the least amount of money at $10 and almost $11. August, we made $12, June, $12, December, currently we're at 16. September, we made 16, October, we made 17, and our best month was November. We made $23.94. Now a lot of this also has to do with the fact that advertisers increase the amount of money that they spend on advertising, especially in November, pushing into the Christmas holiday season. So that's one factor. You can see now watch page ads are basically, you know, when you show ads on your YouTube videos. So you can see that the bulk of that money is shown here, and there's other money as well. You can see the amount of plays that were monetized, again, kind of scales with the amount of money. Although it's interesting, in July there's probably not a lot of funding, because you can see I generated almost as many monetized playbacks as August, but made less money overall. In May we had less playbacks but generated more money, so that might be a better month. And now something else that's interesting right now, so if people have YouTube Premium and watch your content, they get basically the total price, which I forget what it is right now. Let's say it's $14.99, gets split among all the different creators that you watch their videos throughout the year. So you can actually get a good amount of money from people that watch your content with YouTube Premium. So you can see it was about $1 a month just from YouTube Premium, up to $2 almost. So pretty interesting. And again, the CPM for the last few months went anywhere from $7 up to almost $12. These are the three sources of income. Like I said, the YouTube Premium represented probably like 8% of my total income, 7.8. The YouTube Shorts program, I got $16.87. Primary amount of money that I got was about 80% from the normal video ads. So the Shorts is kind of its own thing, and for the most part, Shorts generate money at a much, much slower rate compared to normal full-length videos. I also wanted to show this, which I think is really important. This is showing my top content, how many views it got, how many watch hours, and basically how much revenue it generated. Let's start with the top few videos. So this video I published in 2021. So the most of the views that I have on this video were non-monetized only since May 15th, 2023, where the views actually getting money. So you can see that total in the last year, we got 5,500 views on the video. The watch hours were 800, and the amount of money that I actually got was $15. So what's pretty interesting here is you can take the revenue that the video generated, divide by the number of views, and basically every view got roughly 0.0027 cents. And then if you times by 1,000, every 1,000 views got $2.7. So this kind of makes sense if you think about it. Most people, especially with gaming channels, they can make anywhere from probably $1 to $10 per 1,000 views. So this video, for example, is an evergreen video that I have. It makes about 2.7. So then the second video here, we got 4,100 views and made $10.60. So if we do the same, you basically got 2.57, which is very similar. So you can see there my long form videos, they're evergreen. That's another thing as well. So a lot of my gaming related videos are topical. They don't have a lot of search history, so there's not a lot of clicks in general, but my evergreen videos are the ones that are at the top of the list. You can see almost all of my videos that are top performing in terms of money would be this video, this video, this video, this video, this video, this video, and then 2 shorts as well. So now when you look at shorts, over the course of the last year, this Undertale video has got 474,000 views. And the estimated revenue it got was $9. So if you wanted to do that math, you're basically getting about 2 cents per 1,000 views. So shorts are more in the, like, you might get cents for 1,000 views. And this is pretty normal. So you can see the same thing as well. Actually, my Bugsnax short did much better because it made half the amount of money, but with less than 1/4 of the views. So there's some fluctuation in shorts as well, but definitely a huge impact to having shorts. And the really interesting thing with this is this now almost has 3 million views, but I was only able to monetize about 500,000. So I probably lost out on a good chunk of money there, probably $100 or so. And what I think is really interesting about this too, so this has all the content I have and how much money. So as you go down, it gets smaller and smaller. But if you really start to go down, I mean, almost all of my videos have some money associated with it. This is the top 50 videos, and we're just at 42 cents. So although a lot of the videos don't generate very much, I mean, something is something, right? And another thing I was looking at is I started generating these podcast format videos that I was doing once a week, kind of as updates. And some of those videos actually performed pretty well in terms of getting views. Like this one, my current relationship with gaming, I got 86 cents from that video, and it just took me about 20 minutes to record. So let's start now moving also into something I like to call, is it worth your time? So are these videos worth my time? So all of these kind of like evergreen content videos that I was talking about that are my highest performing in terms of monetary value also took me the longest amount of time to produce, film, etc. So the number one video, the Digimon video game history video, which generated me $15, I would estimate probably took me 50 hours from concept to research to filming to editing. And this one I also almost finished editing, lost the files, had to redo it again. But let's say for the sake of numbers that it took me 50 hours to complete. I generated $15 so far. If you take $15 divided by 50 hours, I'd basically be paying myself 30 cents per hour. Now, if you compare that to like a normal job, right, you're not even close. So to really generate a high amount of income, you either have to have videos that take you a very short amount of time to produce and generate decent income, or your highly produced videos need to really knock it out of the park. And when I'm talking knock it out of the park, this Digimon video has, I think, about 15,000 views. So if you were at 150,000 views, you'd maybe be generating $100 or so. So for the same video, you know, you might actually be making a few bucks per hour compared to less than $1 per hour. And as far as the shorts go, shorts are interesting as well, because my shorts maybe take 1 hour to edit. And with my top short, I have $9, and that only captured a very small amount of its views. So if you really go viral with a short that you didn't spend a lot of time on, that could also maybe be worth your time if you wanted to make this like a full-time job, or at least something that you can get supplemental income from. Now, something that a lot of people actually kind of care about is CPM and RPM. Something I also want to talk about, that YouTube has a few ways of making money, and my channel is only really relying on a few of them. The top things that it has is watch paid ads, memberships, super chats, shorts feed ads, and then the affiliate program. So for my channel, we're only talking about basically like the YouTube premiums, the short page ads, the watch page ads. So I didn't get anything from supers, memberships, or anything like that, or affiliate program. Technically too, if you made content and you had a loyal following that were willing to pay you on a monthly basis, that could also generate a lot of the revenue that you would maybe need to make this a full-time thing. So RPM is basically the amount of money that you generate per 1,000 views, whereas the CPM and CPM is basically the cost per million, or cost per 1,000 views. So if you look at the channel here, you can actually see how much the advertisers pay for these specific videos. Okay, so now actually we can compare the two side by side. So this Digimon video is not really a factor. Let's look at the Every Way Forward video game. So even though the advertisers are paying $10.42, I'm only getting $4.12. And this is pretty common. A lot of people say that usually might get like half of what the CPM is for your actual video. But then when you look at other videos as well, you know, this one's about half. So this one's pretty interesting, even though I don't have a lot of views. It was $18 for the advertising, and I got $8 per 1,000. This one as well is $30, talking about selling video games, and I generated about $10 per 1,000. So it's really fun to play with this. And this one is also really interesting. The views are extremely low, but this is a podcast I had with a friend. Advertisers paying $54 per 1,000 views, and the video, even though it was only a small amount of views, was generating $18 per 1,000 views. So I kind of understood later in my journey of this channel that having topical videos on a regular basis will actually still generate me a good amount of revenue. Although they're not evergreen, they kind of generate revenue at a higher level than videos I normally make, which is really interesting. But I think also I publish these videos under entertainment and not gaming, and I think a lot of the ads in the gaming space pay out less per 1,000 views compared to entertaining content. So I think that might have something to do with it. This is another one as well. This took me a long time to make this video. Advertisers were willing to pay $27, and I actually generated 12 per 1,000, but again, the views were so low, so that wasn't really realized. I'm not sure how accurate that really is. But anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed. If you have any questions to follow up on what exactly I did to make the amount of revenue I made, or any advice for me or anything like that, please let me know in the comments. And I wanted to just put out here as the total. So for the year from May 15th to December 30th, we generated $122.34. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until the next one, peace out.